evening. Sorry about the delay. One of my light bulbs decided to blow, so so I've had a drama with light bulbs. But we are here now. I am doing a member stream in 20 minutes as well, so I need to hurry up with this really. So if you are a member of the channel, do come and check that out. In about 20 odd minutes, half hour from now, I'll be going live for a short while. So make sure you come and join in on that. And if you haven't checked out the other videos on the channel as well that I've dropped today, make sure you go and check them out as well. Especially the one about Kante leaving possibly and going over to Italy. So go and check that one out if you haven't, and stick a like on the video if you haven't already. That'd be fantastic. But we are going to start talking about a defender, another defender. It's not like we've got enough defenders as it is, but we are linked to this guy, Unai, not Unai Emery, Unai Nunez. Unai Nunez, and he is a pretty decent centre back by all accounts. 23 years old, plays for Athletic Bilbao, and he came through their academy, and he's played 20 games this season. He's pretty decent. I've seen this guy firsthand. I'm not going to say I sit and watch Athletic Bilbao every week, so I'll be lying, but I have seen him a few times this season, and quite a bit more last season. He's right-footed. This guy is exceptional at headering a ball out. So you see how we played the other day against Man City and Liverpool. This guy would have been sweet in that position, sat next to David Luiz or Mustafi or whoever else we have in centre-back positions, and he would have just swept up every single header, every ball that came into the box. Quite physical, pretty quick as well. And the person I could liken him to the most, if I'm being completely honest, is Gabriel Magalhaes over in Lille. They're very, very similar centre-backs. The difference is this one wouldn't cost anywhere near as much as the other one. This guy is pretty decent. And I think that, like I said, we've got a lot of centre-backs as it is. I do think we're going to get rid of some of them this summer. Or I'd like to think we'd get rid of some of them this summer. Because in my opinion, pretty much all of them are not good enough. Rob Holding, I like him. I've said that before. Sell him. 20 million quid. See you later. Callum Chambers, kind of was changing my opinion on him this season because I didn't think he was all that. This season he was playing pretty well and then he got injured. So for me, I don't know. I still think we could get about 20 million quid for him as well. So why not flog him as well? There's 40 million. Get rid of Socrates. Get rid of Mustafi. And then we could bring this guy in. We could potentially bring another one in as backup if we wanted to. Although we have got Tierney who can play centre back. Saliba will be coming in. We've re-signed David Luiz. Who else have I forgot? Have we got any other centre backs? I don't know. We've got quite a few centre backs, didn't we? Obviously, Mavropanos is on loan as well. But I do think this guy's pretty decent. As Payan says in the chat, his release clause is around £27 million. And for anybody who doesn't know, I think that in Spain, in the Spanish La Liga, every player has to have a release clause in their contract. I'm pretty sure that's true. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to go for that release clause. That's just there to fend off the vultures that will be circling every transfer window to try and get their players. So when you see these ridiculous buyout clauses, like he's got 194.62 million buyout, and he's probably worth about 15 quid. Oh, Pablo Mari, there's another one. But Atletico Bilbao, they're one of these teams where I think all of their players come from the Basque region. And they don't actively go out and sign up players from other areas of the world or the country. So they all have to come from that particular area, which is kind of nice. I like the way they do that. And they tend to finish mid-table or higher every season. And this guy is decent, man. Like I said, I've seen him quite a bit. And he's very, very good in the air, like I said. He's quite quick as well. I wouldn't say he's lightning quick, but for a centre-back, I'd say if he was in our team, he'd be our quickest centre-back. I don't think any of our centre-backs are anywhere near quick enough. They don't eat up the ground and make the recovery tackles if somebody's got him behind them. I do think this guy would do that, very much like Gabriel at Lille. I think he's pretty quick as well. And I think that's where we should be going. Pablo Mari, we haven't really seen enough of him, have we, to determine on whether he's actually any good or not. But I think, personally, this would be stupid not to go and buy him. He's 23. He's still got plenty of room for scope, plenty of room to grow. I think that the fee, let's assume his buyout is 27 million quid, like Payan said. Let's assume we got him for 27 million quid. By selling a couple of our bang average centre-backs, we could cover that quite comfortably and still have change to go and pay someone else, or put that towards Aubameyang's new deal, or to go and buy another player that's required in a different position. But I'm not in charge of the process. Does anyone know the process yet? Trust the process. If you tell me what it is, I might trust it. But I do think this guy's good. He's got a long ball on him as well, similar to David Luiz. He can ping a 60-yard ball. Doesn't necessarily do it that often because Athletic Bilbao are not that great. They finish, like I said, mid-table, there or thereabouts every season. But for 27 million quid, should I say, I think that he's pretty good. And I think that if you put him next to William Saliba, then one other, whether that be Pablo Mari, whether that be David Luiz, whether that be Skodran Mustafi, whoever it may be, I think as a free, that is light years ahead of any free we can put at the back right now. Yeah, Saliba, we haven't really seen a lot of him. They're playing in the cup final tonight. I can see you guys spamming my chat, asking me if I'm doing it. No, I'm not doing the game. It's date night tonight, so I will not be doing the game. So yeah, sorry about that, guys. But I think he's pretty damn decent, and I think we should go and do it. Chris on HOTMIC says, no, he's pony. He's pony. That's one of my favourite phrases, isn't it, Chris? Pony. He doesn't even start for Bilbao. We need someone with experience next to Saliba and Upamecano, like Upamecano, Gabriel, Pau Torres or Aki. I think he's all right, bro. He's played 20 games this season. That's not bad, to be fair. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. Chambers is a player we should keep. He can play in various positions, says Cole. Abdul says, I've noticed he doesn't really rate skillful players a lot. Please tell me you rate Neymar. No, funny enough, I don't rate Neymar, but I tell you who I do rate, and that is Mahrez, and he's very skillful. So yeah, I do rate skillful players. What do you think of Danilo Pereira? Says Augustine. Evening to you, buddy. Yeah, I'll take him as well. I'll take him. Jaden says, I'm seeing a lot of people say we should rest players tomorrow. It's not tomorrow, is it? It's Sunday. I don't think we should. I think we should go with as close to the cup final 11 as Arteta's going to play. So Arteta already knows his, or you'd like to think he knows his cup final 11. I think that we should go with at least 7 or 8 of his cup final 11, and then maybe put a couple of the fringe players in to see if they can sway him. Because listen, let's be real here. We still have to put out a half decent team to respect the Premier League, respect the competition. Watford can or cannot go down tomorrow. I keep saying tomorrow, Sunday. So I think we should put out a pretty decent team, or the best we can possibly put out, with maybe a couple of little fringe players there as well. But we'll see what Arteta does. He probably won't do that. He'll probably rest a lot of these players. So I don't know. Personally, I think it would be a mistake to rest some of these players, because we see when Chelsea won the league a few seasons back and we done them in the cup final, they rested their players for 2 weeks, and they looked so far off the boil in that cup final that that's why we ended up getting all over them from the first minute and just absolutely suffocating them in terms of sticking it on them. So there we go. I love you, Lee, but Mahrez is nowhere near Neymar. Yeah, you're right. He's levels ahead of Neymar, Abdul. You're absolutely spot on. At least you're on the same page, bruv. You're on the same page. Do you think Maitland-Niles is world-class or has potential to become world-class? Well, he definitely isn't world-class. I don't think he's got the potential to be world-class either, although I do rate him. I do think he's a good player. He's one of them steady James Milner type players that you can play him in a few positions and he's a 7 or 8 out of 10 every week in all of them positions that he plays. He's a player that you have to have in your squad. Hence why James Milner is still at Liverpool, because Jurgen Klopp realises that he can bring him on and play him left back. He can bring him on and play him in centre mid. He can bring him on and play him in goal if he wanted to, and it'd still be decent. So I think you need players like that. Why don't you rate Neymar? He's been one of the best left wingers in the world for 7 years. Bruv, I could be one of the best wingers in the world at Barcelona, mate, when you got Messi and Suarez around you. Come on, let's be real. Yeah, like I said, if you put Neymar into Leicester's team, would they have won the league? If you put Mahrez into Barcelona, they still would have won the treble. Just my opinion on it. Only Kia Jarabchin knows the process. Yes, the process is I'm going to get all of my clients to come to you so I can get a big payday. That's the process. And what you'll do is you'll all get a backhander out of it. Didn't George Graham get sacked for all of that? Do you rate Pulisic? Not as highly as Chelsea fans, but yeah, he's all right. He's not a bad player. Cole says Neymar just dives all the time. I've noticed as a United fan, when Pepe plays with Bellerin, he looks like a B-Tech Jovino. With Maitland-Niles, he's a prime Ronaldinho. There you go. Jamie Vardy for Golden Boot. Well, it's looking that way, mate, to be fair. And do you know what? He probably does deserve it, doesn't he? I don't think that's even a debate. He's been the most consistent striker in the league this season. Big up my boy Rax. I see you, baby. I see you. Funny old game, isn't it, mate? It's a funny old game. Somebody who doesn't rate Neymar. Thank you, mate. You're on my page. You're on my page. I'm going to do a couple more of these and I'm going to get out of here because I am streaming a members stream in about 10 minutes from now. So make sure you come and jump in to that. I'll be going live in about 10, 15 minutes. So yes, there we go. Why does Kia Joorabchian look like Pee Wee Herman? He actually does. Oh dear. What signings do Arsenal need to make in order to finish above Burnley next season? You Liverpool fans, man, I swear. What signings does he need to make to finish above Burnley? Maybe go and get their centre-back Tarkowski. Maybe that could be the difference. If the process is John Stones and a new contract for Mustafi, I don't want to see the rest of the process. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. We so need Ben Rama. Do you know what? This guy has got to be one of the most overrated players in the world right now, isn't he? He's a good player. Don't get it twisted. But the hype around this boy, it's not a dig at you either, Oliver. I'm just saying. The amount of people that are jizzing over this guy. It's the Championship. Real talk, it's the Championship. Who was the other player that was in the Championship that smashed it? What's his name? Knockhart. That's it, Knockhart. Yeah, absolutely killed it in the Championship. Had figures very similar to Ben Rama. Comes to the Premier League, does the guy even have an assist to his name or a goal to his name? The geezer's rubbish. So I think 25 million quid for that guy is way too much, man. Way too much. Yeah, I think 10, 12 million maybe. Cool, but 25 million pounds. Sorry, I don't get it. I genuinely don't get it. I'm Arsenal making the same mistake by giving Aubameyang 250. You mean the Ozil mistake? Is that what you mean? Well, listen, Aubameyang actually turns up. He actually turns up. I like your name as well, Ralph, by the way. I like your name. Controversial Gunner. Maybe that's what I should change my name to. Instead of L Gunner. Let's do a couple more of these. What positions do you think we need to most improve in, says Carl? Midfield and centre-back, 100%, mate. Did you see Fernandes is nothing without set pieces? Neither's Mesut Ozil, mate, because you take Mesut Ozil off set pieces, he don't get any assists anymore, does he? Funny that. Yeah, and it's funny how Pepe's now taking the set pieces and suddenly his assists are what Mesut Ozil's used to be. Chris says Birmingham had to add a stinker retiring the 22 shirt of 17. Do you know what? I've seen that story, right? I see a brilliant tweet today. This woman went to Sainsbury's and bought a 500-gram pack of mincemeat. She weighed it and it was 478 grams. So she was complaining. Somebody quotes, she said, where's the missing 22 grams? And tagged Sainsbury's. This lad quote tweeted it and said they retired it in honor of Jude Bellingham. Absolutely class. Absolutely brilliant. Do you rate Brooks or Willian from Chelsea? I'd take both of them, bruv. Here he is, Guna Eagle Eye, baby. To be fair, that Brentford guy played for Lille, so he played at an acceptable level. Yeah, but there's a reason he went from French League down to the Championship, bruv. He's good, don't get it twisted. I think he's all right, but nah, and £25 million, no chance. No chance. Sate says Stones and Ceballos will be our signing in. Said it first, RIP Arsenal. There you go. Do go and subscribe to Guna Eagle Eye as well. We're going to be doing a watch along at the weekend. We're going to be doing a few other things on that watch along as well. So come make sure you check that out. Also, download HOTMIC. We're so close to 900 people on HOTMIC, and you can sync up on HOTMIC to my streams on match day. When you're watching the TV, you can sync it up to my stream as well. Lee, we'll end up with Dejan Lovren, mark my words, says Ewan. No, Dejan Lovren is going to, I think it was Zenit. Is it Zenit St. Petersburg he's going to? 10.9 million. There's hope for Mustafi yet. Maybe we could get 30 million for Mustafi, because if they can get 11 for Lovren, we could possibly get 30 for Mustafi. Oh dear. Let's do two more. M Fenomeno. If you think I'm stupid enough to fall for that, my friend, you're on the wrong channel. Definitely not on this channel, mate. I don't make them schoolboy errors. I'm an experienced streamer, my friend. I think Arsenal should keep Balogun. Look at Benasla. Now he has a release clause of 50 million and City are looking to buy him. Keep your young talent. Balogun, 100% agree with you, Gio. And thank you for your kind donation as well, mate. 100% agree. He has to start in terms of in our squad next season. I wouldn't start him week in, week out, but he's got. If Eddie Nketiah can get into that squad, it's a scandal how Balogun ain't in there. Yeah, go and have a look at Balogun in that you've set up. Yeah, he's ridiculous, man. He's so good, it's unreal. But there we go. But yeah, he's absolutely smashing it up in the youth setup. Have you been told the process yet? Nope, not been told the process, mate. Nobody knows the process. So when somebody does tell me the process, I might be able to trust it. Like I said, nobody can tell me what it is. I wanted to see Saliba up against Mbappe, Neymar, Icardi to see if he's any good, test himself against the best. I think he said he was going to be there or something, but I don't think he's going to be playing, is he? Come on, we're going to end on that one. Bruv, it's light work, man. I can see into the future. I know exactly how this club runs. I know exactly how it's run for 25, 30 years. It's the same year in, year out, mate. It's the same circle. Turkish had it right. We're stuck on a roundabout, bruv. We're just going round and round and round and round and round and round and round. Yeah. There was none of this trust the process for Unai Emery. It was try and get him out as quick as we can. Yeah. Now it's, oh, okay, we trust the process. Well, cool. Let's trust the process then, and let's see what happens. But if it is Mustafi, John Stones, and David Luiz next season, I'm sorry. Yeah, a lot more people will start jumping on the hype that I'm jumping on. So there you go. Anyway, I'm going to be doing a member stream in about 5 minutes, so make sure you come and join in for that one. We'll have a little look forward to the Watford game. Have a little look forward to the cup final as well. So yeah, come and jump on that. How do you expect people to know the process when no one knows the future? Also, people say trust the process because they like what Arteta is doing. Trust him. Bruv, I wouldn't trust him as far as I could throw him, if I'm being honest. And that goes for pretty much most of the people at this football club. I'm Arsenal in. Yeah, I'm Arsenal in. And I've been for 38 years. So I want what's best for this football club. And for me personally, signing David Luiz up to a new deal, signing 2 players that are injured, although I do think Cedric's pretty good, and then re-signing them up off of the back of 3 appearances between them on a 4-year deal each. If that's the process, mate, then we're in big trouble, big trouble. And I hope I'm wrong. I just don't think I will be. But there we go. Anyway, on that negative bombshell, because I'm only negative, I'll leave you all in peace. Any of you members want to come jump in the stream? I'll be live in about 5. Laters, peeps.